Hey, you guys. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is. My name is London, and this is another episode of It's a Between World Sex, Love, and Tea. And today's episode will be What is your anxiety name? Again, hey, you guys. Good afternoon. My name is London. So, what is your anxiety name? A lot of people don't understand that anxiety has a name. Anxiety comes from something. What trigger your anxiety? What makes you tense? What makes you have diarrhea or nausea? That's anxiety. So what's the name? What's the cause of that? So today I'm gonna give you a little rundown of what I think my anxiety is. Some of the triggers of my anxiety. What is anxiety? Feeling nervous, restless, or tense. Worrying about the past or the future. Traumatic memories, sweating, nausea, diarrhea, or irritable bowel syndrome. That's signs of anxiety. What is the cause of that? What makes you go through any of that? What makes you just have such butterflies in your stomach? So let's talk about it. I wrote down a little something pertaining to my anxiety and my issues, some of my issues with my anxiety. So wanting and needing help for anxiety is totally different because, and again, wanting and needing help for anxiety is totally different because if you are many people that does have anxiety, you must get help because it gets harder by the day. So let's dive in a little bit. I love who I am, but walking past a big crowd, I get real bad anxiety. Due to an incident in 2010 when 15 guys jumped me and broke my jaw. So that was a very traumatic experience. I got jumped by 15 guys for being me and being who I am and enjoying where I was at that particular time. So I got jumped because a group of guys, and this is a real short story real fast. A group of guys took it upon themselves because I was at one of my gay brothers' cookout. And he had some of his real family there, but he had some of his gay family there. You know, some gays dress more feminine than a lot of gays, and some gays act more feminine and talk more feminine than some gays. So we was there enjoying it, and at this time it was 2010. So at this time, um, the drink Four Locals from the deli was a big thing, especially in Philly at that time. We was having Four Local parties and everything, but yeah, that's another time. Um, so we was enjoying ourselves, and we was very intoxicated because those, you know, if anybody know anything about Four Locals, they snuck up on you and they had you on on, on, like on, like they had you on. But anyway, We was enjoying ourselves, having fun, intoxicated, doing us or whatever. And earlier that day, me and my girl cousins, when we first got there, across the street was this boy and this girl. And my girl cousins, after they got intoxicated, we was over there talking to them. Well, they was talking to them for real, but I was just over there. And one of my gay girl cousins was playing was like, "I'll take your bitch from you," and he took that really serious. He took that really serious. So later on that day, I guess he went and got his little group of niggas or friends, whatever. He went and got a group of them, and they came back and just sat on the corner. So out of nowhere, you started hearing faggots this and faggots that, like just yelling it, not just over there talking, because they was all the way across the street. How the fuck are we hearing faggots from all the way across the street? Like they was all the way across the street, and this wasn't a regular one-way street. It was a big one-way street where the cars could park on both sides. So y'all know what I'm talking about. It was a big one-way street. So how the fuck are we hearing that? So yeah, they was yelling it and being smart. And he was the main corporate. Like he was the main one over there doing shit. Like just real sneaky. Like real sneaky. So after a while, my intoxicated ass walked over to them with my cousins, and I was like, I mean, why you calling us faggots and shit? So you must want to rumble. So I'm like, you want to rumble? Blah 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 blah. He ain't want to fight or whatever, but you causing all of this, and then you don't want to fight. Like really, really, bro. But okay. So after like 1 minute, 2 minutes or so, one of the other guys was like, I'll rumble you. And I turned around. I'm like, all right, what's up? So we got in the street, threw our hands up, and right at that second, all of these hits started hitting me from behind. And y'all ain't want to rumble me, but y'all wanted to jump me though. So by them jumping me, one of them hit me, and my face, when I was going to the ground, my face hit the ground and popped off the ground, and it broke my jaw. And wait. My jaw was fractured, worse than a broken jaw. And you get that straight. My jaw was fractured. Yeah, fractured. They fractured my fucking jaw. They fractured my jaw. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, they, they fractured my jaw. But anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway, um, so yeah. So from that happening, from that happening, now, like, I love who I am. I do. I love who I am. I would never let anybody take that away from me. I love who I am. You would never be able to take away who I am from me. I will always walk, dress, talk, whatever, look, whatever, how I am. I would never let anybody say you should do this, you should do that, you oh da, 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 da. I would never let anybody take me and make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Never. That would never ever happen. So, with that being said, when I walk past a big crowd, I get real bad anxiety due to me getting jumped. When I walk past guys, a crowd of people, it just brings back so much memories and it gives me anxiety. And still to this day, us as gays got to be careful walking past guys because it's still not okay in their eyes to be a homosexual. So what I do in my bed matters to you. Why? Because that's the only difference. Because we still eat, sleep, shit, breathe, piss, bleed the same. Everything. We do everything the same. We get everything the same. We're still human beings. Why do we gotta go through this? Because we're human beings. Y'all not God. Y'all not God. Like, y'all not God. So that brings me a lot of anxiety walking past crowds. I will start sweating, or my stomach will start hurting or something like that. I'll start walking different just to make them, like, I don't know, so I won't look too gay. And that's anxiety. I'm thinking about traumatic memories. I'm thinking about the past and the future. And again, remember, those are signs of anxiety. Worrying about the past or the future. Traumatic memories. Sweating. I do all of that when I walk past a crowd of guys. All of that I do. Yes, that's my anxiety. From That's one of my triggers to my anxiety. And so, to move on to the next one, one of my triggers was when, in 2001, when I got into a car accident. This guy ran a red light. Me and my son was actually working doing Uber Eats, and he ran a red light and tail spit me into two other cars, totaled my car. He drove off and got away, and till this day, I mean, I had cars after that, but my cars just was shitty after that. So, I haven't really driven since then, and that plays a big part on my anxiety right now. Because I'm so tense and I'm so angry because somebody took my gift away from me. I worked hard to get a car. I worked hard to get a car. Somebody took my gift away from me and got away. And now I called my insurance, and now they trying to lock me up saying that I did fraud because I said that the accident happened on the 12th and it happened on the 11th. So that's fraud because I messed up the day or something like that. Yeah. So that brings me anxiety because I'm going through stuff that I didn't even do. Somebody did this to me, and now I'm going through anxiety because of that. I'm going through anxiety because I still can't save up the money to get a car because I have to do something every time I get a paycheck. I have to do something with that paycheck. Bills, rent, food, animals, clothes, jewelry. Like, not. I'm sorry, not the clothes and jewelry because that's not a must. That's not where my money go. I'm sorry, that just came out. I'm sorry. No, that's not a must. But everything else, yes. And that plays a toll on you. That gets you anxious. That gets you tense. That mess with your stomach because it's like something that you want so bad you can't get it yet because you can't afford it. But I know God got a plan. I know He do. I know He do. I'm not questioning nothing. I know He got a plan. I know He got a plan. But I'm ready for a car back. Please, God, bless me with a car soon. Amen, amen, amen. But yeah, if you got anxiety, please go get help. Don't be embarrassed to get help for your anxiety. It's help out there. It's real help out there. Go get help and live a better life because you got that help. So, thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Spotify. See ya.